Alright, let's see what we're up against here. A 2-drop and a 6-drop, but 4 power. You know, this is a pretty good turn 2 play. And this is a very good turn 5 play. Let's give this a try. It's a sketchy keep, I understand, but this card is so powerful when you hit 6 power. And this is such a good 2-drop. This is a very good 5-drop, and this is an incredibly powerful 6-drop. So, yeah. Now that we've drawn 2 running lands, we are going to get mana flooded big time. Oh no. Ageless Mentor is really powerful. In fact, I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to deal with a large number of huge time units. Uh-oh, this is not good. And I drew another 6-drop. Oh, see, like, oh man. And I drew another power. Oh, this is so bad. Wow. Ageless Mentor is a crazy powerful bomb. I would first pick this card over a lot of things. Yeah, I can't even block it. Take 8? Wow, I'm getting spanked so hard by this deck. And I continue to draw more power. I think the best I can do here is kill the 3/4, because at the very least I can block the 2/2s. But I can't attack. Yep. Take my 7. Go to. Oh, I thought 8. Oh no, go to 9. Where did my Warcry trigger go? Holy crap. This deck is so good because he has 5 power, he activates this next turn, and I drew another power. Alright, I guess Sketchy Keep is Sketchy Keep. 1, 2. Yeah, this alone would destroy me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 5 blockers, 2 comes through. 6, 7, 8. What a 1? Yeah, no, I can't win this game. We flooded out pretty bad, but our keep is also pretty bad, so I think maybe we deserve that loss. pretty sketchy keep there. But my opponent's deck was super fast and aggressive, and Ageless Mentor is just such a good card. In my experience playing Draft over the last few months, I don't think I've ever lost a game where I played Ageless Mentor and I had like 2 or 3 units in my hand that got buffed by it. That 3/4 Overwhelm unit in his hand isn't even good, but with the Ageless Mentor playing on turn, because any unit that you play, whatever power cost you play it at, if it's 2 and 2 bigger than it's supposed to be, then it's way undercosted. Like, it's as cheap to play as a Sandstorm Titan for the same cost. That's how powerful. And it started out being a crappy unit. Imagine if he had a good unit in his hand who got pumped +2/+2. Imagine if he had the twin dinosaurs that are 5/4. Then they become 7/6s, and you have 2 of them. Yeah, Ageless Mentor is crazy good. Well, that's a clear mulligan. Only one power. Oh no, no green. No color fixing does come back to bite us. The good news is that we have a Lightning Strike that we can play, and a vanilla 2/1 flyer on turn 3. I think if we lose this draft 5/3 because of mana screw here, that would be most unfortunate. Sorry guys, I don't want to ignore my friends here. I don't know if it's worth using this on, but I think because we're so far behind, we should probably mitigate the amount of damage that will be. Oh no, not another primal. We need to start mitigating the amount of damage we take from these early game units. The good news is any time, and I can play this, which is pretty decent. I think my unit is better, so we're just gonna raise him 2/2 here, because I can anytime I can start chumping with these units here. Nope. At this point, I think I'm just gonna block. So my opponent is mana screwed on 2, and I'm influence screwed on blue. Let's see who draws out of their screw first, I guess. Ah, me. I do. Yes. All right. Oh, thank God. Okay. My opponent's using his tricks to draw a card, which is perfectly the right thing to do. He's still power screwed. I feel bad for my opponent here. Yeah, I feel sorry for you, but that's how it is in Eternal. Huh? He's gonna have a really tough time dealing with the 6/6 here. He needs a permafrost out of these colors. We're more than happy trading units here. He's gonna triple trade the 6/6. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna just not attack him, right? So, makes sense. No, no, why? 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 Ah, jeez. Yep, definitely should have drafted some color fixing. Alright, so my opponent is gonna draw out of his power screw and he's gonna have a handful of good cards. And I'm continuing to get stuck. Even though I do also have a handful of good cards. I'm surprised my opponent has nothing to play on 4 power though. That doesn't make any sense to me. That actually makes no sense. He has every single power. Every single power in the game. He has 5 colors. How can he have nothing to play? What is it like? Is his main color like green or something? Oh, a whole bunch of 5 drops? How is he not dead? Oh no, he's at 1. He blocks his and goes to 1. Fair enough. Oh, I should have definitely played the Wisdom of the Elders first. That would have been the game. But there's nothing my opponent can do here. Even the harsh rule, he still loses because I have... Oh. Even if he harsh rules, he loses, right? That was kind of a show-off. Still had that kind of thing. Because, you know, I could just stack him with 1 unit. Alright. Another game decided by power-related problems. I got influence screwed. Mostly due to my own fault and not drafting fixing, though that's my fault. But my opponent getting power screwed is no one's fault. It's not his fault, it's the game's fault, right? And I mean, I played 2, 4, 6. I played 8 games so far. Just look at how many games out of 8 games people got power screwed, and it was a non-game. I got power screwed 1 game for sure. My opponent definitely got power screwed some games. I think what 3 out of 8 games people got power screwed, something like that. I don't know. I have to watch the videos again to see. But that's way too high, right? You would like a game where power-related issues is only a small fraction of the games, maybe less than 5%, maybe 10% at the most. Even that 10% seems really high. But as you can see here, it's way more than 10%. It's more like 30-40%. This hand would have been so good if I had 1 more power. Like if that was a power. Nope. Let's try for something better. Ooh, this hand's not good. It's not bad, but it's not good. I'm gonna go ahead and play Echo. We'll start with the green, so that we don't have an unnecessary pause because of the levitate. Because if my opponent plays a unit, I will pause. You don't. It's a really dumb consideration, but I don't want to give away stuff. I'm not gonna play the Talon and do 2 damage to him, because if he plays a 2/3, then my Talon's wasted. I'd rather hold this in my hand until I can remove a unit with it. Yeah, like this would have been fine. Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this. That does mean we're slowed down by a turn, because if we played the Talon last turn, we could kill his 2/2 and also draw 2 cards. So we are 1 turn behind because of that. But I think it's a risk worth taking, because if you play the 2/2 weapon and he just doesn't play anything, or he plays a 1/4, for example, then it's just a complete waste of your weapon, right? Yep, we'll play this, and the intention is we put the Kojo onto it and becomes a 3/5, and then all of a sudden I can pick up Warcry triggers every turn, and we'll take some damage from this 3/1, and that's fine with us. Because once I put the Kojo onto it, oh, he's not attacking. Interesting. Because once I put this onto it, it's all of a sudden. Do I want to? You know what? I'm gonna block that with my levitate and ambush him. I think it's worth more than 3 damage and a Warcry trigger, right? All I hope for is that he doesn't have a violent wind, in which case it will suck a lot. So he has some kind of trick, but I'm hoping the trick he has isn't enough to beat my 3/5. That's what I'm really hoping. A torch, perhaps? Or mortar, perhaps? Yep, so it's a trade. It's a 2-for-1 trade, because I get a 2/2 still, right? So he lost 2 cards, and I lost 2 cards, but I get a 2/2 still in play, which is obviously better. Okay, so now we get another free card because of the snowball here. So this is really good for us. We're going to kill it right away. There's some considerations for holding on to it because his 3/1 isn't that much of a threat. But because the 3/1 holds back our 4/3, we will eventually have to kill it anyway, so it doesn't really matter in that case. Let's draw 2 cards because I can't even play the owl. Once again, we're influence screwed. Wow, the amount of games where I got influence screwed is remarkably high. I really do need to focus on drafting some more fixing next time we draft. We had so many good cards in our deck that we could have afforded to not play a few of those spells and just focus a little bit more on fixing. My opponent is power screwed though. He's stuck on 4 power. He just drew the 5th power, I think. I'd rather get this onto the board first. And 2/2, 1/4, not a huge difference. Maybe I should have just pumped the 1/4. But this gives me 1 extra attack. So this nets me a total of 4 stats, whereas if I did it to the 1/4, it nets me a total of 5 stats. Maybe I should have thought about that a little bit longer. Because having a high health on a unit is very good against red. Because the only way they can remove a unit is through direct damage. But it doesn't matter because we just keep hitting lands, which is quite unfortunate. So here we're going to we're actually going to take a turn off and give this thing Aegis, because to the 2/4 is pretty important to me. I have a lot of very powerful weapons, and I would like to be able to play the weapons onto an evasive threat like this one. If he kills the 2/4, putting my weapons onto these ground units is not very good because they're still just pretty small units. So I do really want to keep this thing around. So at the cost of 2 damage, I'm giving it protection, which I think is good. But I am mana flooded. I have 9 power. I've drawn. The snowball doesn't count, so I've drawn like. Ooh, all right. Ballsy attack. If he has a trick, then I lose some of these units. And I think he does have a trick. I'm still going to do this because I think my units are pretty expendable. So if I lose him to a trick, I think that's okay. Oh, what? No trick. That's a gutsy attack with no trick. Does he have something he really wanted to spark? So he was just like, yeah, he won't block. I'll spark it. Okay. Oh, that is a fantastic unit to have the buffs on. Let's attack him for 2. Now this is a really quick clock. This is 8 damage, so 2 turns he's dead unless he has removal spells. And I think he does. always pauses during combat. He's making some very unusual plays. We'll take 5 for sure. I don't mind taking 5. We're 25. It's going to take him 5 turns to kill us, and it's going to take us 2 turns to kill him, so we will make that trade. But if he kills this, then maybe I'll hold it back and trade. Don't know. Let's hope we draw something that's not power. My opponent has 5 power, so he has 4 more cards in his hand that are business. And... Ooh, this is very good. So if I pump this is 4, so he goes to 8. And I pump it goes to 5. Otherwise, I attack him... no. I'm just gonna pump this thing and make it 2-6 and eventually block his 5-3. Oh, I should have attacked with both units. That was really stupid because I'm not blocking. Oh, that was really dumb. That was really, really dumb. I missed 2 damage. He should be at 7, and that also means I could pretend... that's fine, I can block either of those with this unit next turn. I need to draw... Oh, that's a very good draw. Let's pump this again. Now, if he makes the attack, he's basically throwing away one of the units for free. So I'll eat 1, I'll Alien's Choice another, take 2. I think we're in really good shape. Bearing anything really weird going on. Okay, we'll block that. He has no tricks because I don't know how many of you guys know this, because during combat, when you have instants, if the icon lights up and it says fight, that means he has no trick. He has no instant spells. If the icon says continue, it means he has an instant spell. So, I don't know how many of you guys know that, but that's how it works. Oh, so he's dead. Yeah. Well, that was a top deck. Pure luck on my end, but he would still lose in 2 turns, right? Because even if I had not drawn that, I attack him, and then he swings back, and I have 13 life, I think, and he can do... I don't remember. He can't kill me unless he has a lot of burn and a lot of pump. So he either needs to find a way to kill my Aegis Flyer or find a blocker. So I think I'm pretty heavily favored to win that game anyway, but that was certainly a very good top deck. Alright, so we're 7-2. I think one of the games we lost was pretty dumb. I think we kept a sketchy hand, and we lost. So that's on us. And we did win a few games because our opponents got power screwed, but such is life, such is eternal. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. Our deck ended up really well, really good this time, and I wouldn't say it's purely because we're skilled. It's because we got pretty lucky. We just got kept getting past super powerful bombs in the colors that we were in. Although we did correctly identify that those colors were open, it wasn't very hard. We got some very powerful cards in green and blue very late, so I think this draft was relatively straightforward. There wasn't any major skill testing points where we had to switch color and move into a third color, or a completely switch color on the second pack. It was just the 2 colors open all 4 packs, and we ended up with a great deck. So I hope you guys enjoy watching. It is now the second half of the month, so I'm going to start doing more competitive videos, more draft videos, more competitive ranked decks as well. The goal is, of course, is to climb into top masters in both formats by the end of the month, which I have been able to do every month, so we're going to keep that going. Thanks for watching. If you like it, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, give me a subscribe if you want to see more content from me, and thanks guys.